fine art are closely linked to Persian culture. From early Islamic times, splendidly decorated volumes of the Quran were created. This practice later extended to secular literature. Eventually, illustrations filled much of the page. At the same time, authors of poetry in particular began to use vivid pictorial language. We also find words transformed into pictures on decorative objects, like this star tile. The verses around the edge come from the Shahnameh, or Book of Kings, which tells the story of the hero Rustam. Dr. Jerome Clinton, professor of Near Eastern Studies at Princeton University.
The Persian text goes like this. زموبر بر این گونه برداشت یاد که رستم یکی روز از بامداد دم با دل ساز نخچیر کرد کمربست و ترکش پر استیر کرد, which in English is, Rustam one day just as the sun rose up was sad at heart and so prepared to hunt. He armed himself and put arrows in his quiver.
But the picture on the tile seems to show a tragic ending of the story. After hunting, Rustam finds himself in the land of his enemies. There he meets a princess and gives her a jewel. After Rustam is gone, the princess bears their son, Sohrab. 12 years later, Sohrab sets off in search of his father, but when they meet, neither knows the other, and tragedy ensues. They fight, and Rustam deals Sohrab a mortal wound. Then, seeing the jewel he gave Sohrab's mother, Rustam discovers that he has killed his own son. This Persian pen box is decorated with an unusual mixture of images. The Badan and child, probably copied from a European print, are surrounded by scenes from a 12th century Persian poem. The poem is partly about the love life of an ancient king, Bahramgur. Dr. Jerome Clinton explains the poem and compares it to tales told by Scheherazade in the 1001 Nights.
This is the story of Bahramgur and the 7 princesses. The 7 princesses refers to 7 wives of Bahram,